Hey everyone, welcome back to Brownlow Books. I can't say recently, but last summer I read this book, Rebel Spy by Veronica Rossi. So, why is this coming to you so late? Well, because I read it while I was camping and then promptly forgot about it. Like the actual physical book, I promptly forgot about. Now you're probably thinking, if you forgot about it for that long, how good can it be? But I will tell you that while we were camping, I very specifically remember sitting in my hammock and like trying to get through the last pages of this book before I lost all of the natural light, and like I waited for so long that like my feet were in the grass and all these little bugs started to like bite my ankles, and I had like fucking anklets of bug bites just trying to finish this book before I lost the light. Like that's how into it I was. So it was literally just, it's out of sight, so it is out of mind. Because that's me. So, Rebel Spy, you're probably immediately thinking American Civil War. 9 out of 10 of you are, I'm sure. So, it's not actually Civil War, it is the Revolutionary War. Still American. So, it is extremely loosely based on some historical records of like an actual female spy who just had a code name and a number, and her code name was Lady. I think it was Lady, and just got like a number, right? And that's how they identified her as her, the spy. So this is a big long thing. It's actually, you can see, you're fairly large for what it is. Takes place over like 3 years' time. I don't know how much I want to give away. I guess I can start with Franny is in the Grand Bahamas with a really abusive stepfather. There is a shipwreck in a storm. This girl washes up on the shore, looks just like her. Her and her friend are like, holy shit, you could run away and like pretend to be this girl and get away from your stepfather, blah blah blah, right? And so she does. And then she meets this guy on the ship and blah blah blah, goes and like gets put into society like she should, imitating this fancy lady. So when I read it, I remember thinking, oh, this is cool. Oh, this is cool. Like I said, I was risking full on fucking bug bites and the dark to finish reading this. But with some hindsight and time to sit on it, I maybe don't love it as much as I thought I did. Because I'm like thinking about it and I'm like, what even stands out to me about this book? So, yeah, she's a lady in a position that she can fucking spy on like fucking high up military guys, and she does. But like, the book is much more about her romances rather than doing actual spying, if that makes sense. Like, obviously she's getting the information that she's passing along from the guys that she's romanced with, and like dinner parties, and you know, people talk and fucking shit like that, and so like that's what she's been passing along. But yeah, it just very much focuses on the romances more than I think it needs to, and I don't know, it felt very... There was no tension. There was no tension of like, oh my god, is she gonna get caught? Oh my god, this... It was just kind of like, things are happening. So, I originally rated it a 4. Hindsight now, retrospect, I would only give it like a 3. It's a 3 for me. It's just like, I remember liking it, and then I don't know, it's just something now. I don't know if it's like because I've read better things since then, but I'm just kind of like, it was fine. It was a fine read. I wouldn't like shove it to a friend and be like, yo, you need to read this. I would be like, oh, you want to read that? Yeah, it's okay. You know? I'm that asshole of a friend. Yeah, that's it. It just... Oh, the ending is the only part that gripped me. It was like the last like 10 pages, maybe. And, like, that was the only part that I can remember going, oh my god. But, like, if you want some, like, revolutionary romance, it's okay. If you want an actual, like, female spy doing cool shit, they should have talked about the girl she helped in this book. Where's that book? I want that book. That bitch was awesome. Alright, so. So yeah. That's all I have to say about this book. I don't know. Don't forget to like and subscribe.